All right, Brian, thank you very much. You know, caring for a loved one strains even the most resilient of people.
That's right. And as the population ages, more caregiving is being provided by people who aren't healthcare professionals. In fact, 1 in 3 adults in the U.S. provides care to other adults as informal caregivers.
So if you're a caregiver, it's crucial you take steps to preserve your own health and well-being, which is why we have 2 special guests joining us today to talk about a very special event that's coming up.
Joining us today are Debbie Benuni, the director of the Dorothy and Peter Brown Jewish Community Adult Day Program in West Bloomfield. And then we have Edie Broida, who was a caregiver to her late husband, Eddie. Thank you both for being here today.
Thank you for having us.
You know, caregivers really do have a difficult job, and it's difficult for them to get away, right, in order to get some help. So tell us about what it is that you're proposing here, what you're doing here.
So we're actually having a day off for caregivers. It's funded by the Dee Dee and Michael Perlman Caregiver Fund. So on May 7th, we're actually inviting caregivers that are registered to come to Soul Café in West Bloomfield, and they can drop off their loved ones who are living with dementia at the Brown Center, which is 1 mile away in West Bloomfield, where our trained professionals will spend time with them, engage them in music and art and yoga, and then everybody gets a moment to enjoy for themselves and take care of their own well-being.
How much would that have meant for you when you were caring for your husband?
Believe me, that when you're caring for your husband, you need time off.
Yeah.
And I was very fortunate. I had the Brown Center. My husband attended that almost daily. And it was wonderful because it was a full day of activities for him, art, music, very kind people that really cared about him. And in turn, it gave me a chance to live my life. So I can't say enough about that need for time off when you're a caregiver.
And I'm sure your mind was at ease knowing that he's, you know, with people who are professionals, who are caring and will take care of him.
Absolutely. And they, you know, the staff welcomed him every day. Sometimes he was reluctant about going. It's almost like taking a child to nursery school. But they welcomed him, and he had a full day of activities with lunch, and picked him up at 4 o'clock. The rest of the day also had some down moments, but at least I had a full day of time for myself.
Just to rejuvenate, tell me a little bit, now, is my recollection, Walnut Lake and Drake, right? Is that where you're located?
So we're located, the Brown Center is located Drake and 15.
Okay.
And when you go Drake and Walnut, you'll find Soul Café.
Right, and that's where the caregivers will come, right?
Correct.
And what specifically can they expect when they come for this thing?
So we're looking for a really, really nice day. We're going to focus on education, support resources, and self-care. So we're going to have massage availability, yoga, a horticultural specialist is there. We're going to do art, and then we're going to have some training and resources for them as well, plus lunch. So just a time for them to engage with other people who are experiencing some of the same struggles.
All right. Thank you so much. We're glad you came out here today.
Thank you very much.
Thank you both. Well, we have a lot more coming up on Local 4 News. You can find all the information you need on clickondetroit.com for that caregiving event. Plus, one of Michigan's best destinations is being nationally recognized.
Why Mackinac Island is in the spotlight this weekend, coming up after the break.